Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today we are going to be looking at the Sonic the Hedgehog level clear diorama. Now just a heads up for everyone, now there won't have been any changes for you guys because the last video will have went up the previous week, and this one will go up this week without any spaces in between. But this is the first unboxing video I've done since my mother passed away, and I had a little bit of time to think about, whether I wanted to continue doing it or whether to stop and such. And my mother really loved everything that I do here, and she really loved all of you guys that are the proud supporters, the subscribers to the Grand Cat. So we're going to continue going, and we're just going to keep making these videos, making that beautiful content. So if you guys can, I would appreciate a subscribe click, but that's not what I'm asking for. I was just wanting to get everything clear for you guys to see. So just to be completely transparent with all of you out there, with the Grand Cat followers. Without any further ado then, let us take a look at the level clear diorama for Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, this is not available in the UK at all. The UK is where the big old Grand Cat is from. And I had to get this ordered in from Amazon America, and it arrived surprisingly fast from America, and there was no hassle, no problems whatsoever. It just came as it would if you just ordered it from within the UK. So really, really surprising, but we finally have it. We finally have the level clear diorama, which has quite a few unique, special, exclusive things in here. So first of all, let's take a look at the box. On the side, you've got your Sonic. On the back there, you can see everything. This is the level clear diorama. It comes with a capsule, comes with a Flicky, a Pocky, a Sonic, and the goalpost. And also, in this same brand, you can see there at the bottom, you can also get the Chow, Sonic, Mighty the Armadillo, Rouge, and Silver. The other side is the exact same Sonic image, I believe it is. And without any further ado, let's get this level clear diorama open. So one of the very cool things about this is Flicky actually came from a different Mega Drive game. It was called, I think it was just called Flickies, or Flicky's Adventures or such, where the idea is to get you play as the Flicky, and you have to escape the cats, and you have to pick up all of the little Pac-Man kind of icon things. And Sega took that. Never see the inside of the box, it's just plain cardboard, so we're going to dispatch that. We're not keeping the box, that is madness. But in the game, the idea is to try and get the little Flickies. You have to collect all the little icons and then jump in through the little door before the cats get to you. And then in later stages, I think other things start attacking you as well as cats. But that's where the concept of the Flickies came from. There you go, there is the inside of the box. It's quite a cool little inside box, it's got the nice little blue squares and everything. It doesn't really have much to do with Sonic, it's just a very cool little diorama piece. It does also have here a little bit at the bottom, which is just to elevate this up so that you can see it in its little plastic window, because of course at the bottom here, this part here would be covered. So that's what this is for. Yes, so without any further ado, let's see what we have here. So we have the Eggman goalpost. Oh, this is really cool actually, I didn't know this. So this is the first time that we've seen this. So we've had the goalpost before, quite a few times, with Dr. Ivo Robotnik's face on it. But this one, it spins around, and it's Sonic with a little peace sign. So this is really cool because this is how it worked in the video game, and it does actually spin as well. Like Sonic would fly past this and they would come up with the Sonic sign. Well, that's that was really cool that happened twice. That was purely by accident, but that is very, very cool. This is the first time I've seen this, so I thought this was just going to be the same thing that we'd seen a couple times before with the Robotnik level clear part, but no, it's not. This is new. So I thought that was a repeat part, and it's not. So I'm very, very happy, very excited about that. Let's see here. There is plenty of these little plastic things that are going to try and keep us from getting into the rest of the stuff, so we'll have to take care of those. That is luckily why we have our nail clippers. For anyone that is new to the channel, I do the unboxings from the very start to the very end without any jump cuts in between. So exactly as it is, the way that I receive it is exactly the way that I show it off to you guys. So there's no jump cuts, there's no heating up the plastic, there's no... Wow, that is really in refusal to cut. Did you guys see that? Oh my goodness. This plastic just does not want to cut. But yeah, this is exactly what you guys can look forward to if you order your own versions. Yeah, that's really in refusal. What? Okay, there we go. One bit. Jeez, what was that about? I might need sharper nail clippers. That is the only explanation for that. Now the nail clippers I don't think are going to get into these bits here, so we're going to try and get these ones from the back to release our flicky and our pocky. I think that might do it. Nope, still in refusal. But it's almost done. My goodness. It is very much in refusal here. There we go. I think we got that. And unfortunately for Pocky, there is two of these because they want to make sure that he is absolutely secured. They must be fearful that Pocky is some kind of apocalyptic threat to keep him so locked up. That is one part there, and we just have one tiny little bit left to go right here. I'm hoping that I'm doing this all on camera for you guys. I suspect there's a few of you that probably skip this part of the video, but those of you that don't skip it, hello, welcome. Say hello in the comment section for me. I love hearing from you guys. We have almost got it. Just about. Also, there's plenty of you that watch all these videos and don't comment, and that is completely fine too. You don't need to comment. I can see by your views and your subscribes that you guys certainly do care about the big old grand cat. And that makes me happy. Okay, there we go. I think we've got rid of all the plastic tassels. So now, it is just a case of getting the figures out. So, we'll start by trying to get out Pocky. There we go, there is Pocky. I don't think Pocky and Flicky have too much articulation. I think they are... Oh my goodness, Pocky... Well, Flicky doesn't even want to stand. Well, that may be a little bit of a design flaw. Let's try and... Oh my goodness. Trying to get out Sonic here. We start with the limbs first. That tends to make things mildly better. There we are. I think this might be a new Sonic mold. I can't exactly tell off the bat, but you guys can let me know in the comment section below. I have lost track of the various different molds of classic Sonic figures, and there we are. I'm just doing a tiny little bit of cleanup with all these little plastic tassels that are all over the place. So that is something that you guys have to look forward to as well. And here we are. There is the various different things. So Pocky is really good at standing, but the Flicky, not so much. You kind of have to balance the Flicky. And, oh my goodness, our signpost fell off to the side a little bit earlier. Okay, so let's see, what is the gimmick with this? So this is, of course, the capsule. This is designed based on the one from Sonic 2, I believe. I believe in Sonic 2 you press the top of it and these parts at the side drop down and then the little animals would all jump out. But in this version, it actually splits open instead, which it isn't supposed to do in the game, but it's very, very cool that we have, you know, an artistic interpretation of how it works. It does kind of spring, so that's kind of cool. The two parts here are... So the way it works for little magic, if you want it explained, is these little bits press in here, and you've got these two little panels. So when you go to press them in, you can see that you have to press this down in order to get them. And what this little button here does is it lowers this little clip. So this part actually clips in like that, or at least it should. And then when you press the button at the top, it unclips and explodes open. So that's how that whole thing works. So that's very, very cool. Let's see if it works in practice. So the idea is that the Flicky and Pocky are supposed to be able to stand in here, and I question whether they will be able to. I think we can get one of them in. I'm not sure about both. Maybe, you know what, we're going to have to use Pocky here to stand our Flicky, and hopefully if they stand back to back with one another, then it does clip together, and then we kind of have our Sonic to jump in here. It kind of worked. So there we go. Right, let's take a look at our characters then. Now that we've seen how the gimmick works. I think this is a cool display piece. I think this is probably going to sit on my display shelf, pretty much just as this. I think the back of it doesn't really have much going for it, but there wasn't really much to it from the actual game itself, from the original Sonic the Hedgehog 2 games. So let's take a look at our various different figures. So we're going to put Flicky here for just now. We're going to look at our Pocky. So there we go. There it is. So the ears are all flicked back. Is there any there is articulation actually. Oh, I didn't think there would be. But no, the little legs do move back and forward. Not particularly well, but they do. And the front paws move back and forth as well. So there is articulation on the little rabbit. But he is kind of designed to be in one particular pose, which is sitting. So that is very cool. Our Flicky, on the other hand, oh, the head turns. The eyes are a little bit wonky. But the head does turn. Is there any... Oh, the actual... The little feathers, his little wings actually turn as well. Oh, I guess this has a lot more articulation than I gave it credit for. Does the tail move? Nope, the tail is stationary and the legs are stationary. But yeah, no, the wings do have a little bit of articulation. So with the head moves, yeah, if you turn the head to the side, then he does stand. It does fix the weight problem. And let's take a look at our Sonic the Hedgehog, of course, our boy, the main character of the series is, of course, the classic Sonic. And I think this is a new mold. I can't tell if the head sculpt has been reused before. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comment section below if they have been, or if I am just going crazy, if I'm just being a mental old grand cat that does not know what he is talking about and is a little bit crazy. But I think this is a new mold. The hands are both in this gripping situation. Do the hands rotate? If they do, then they are very, very stiff. I don't think they do. I think you have the articulation on the neck, on the legs here, on the arm, sorry, and of course you've got articulation on the legs. They do move and they do rotate as well, so we can put them into his pose. Again, this Sonic suffers from the problem with a lot of the Sonics that this is a solid plastic, it's not hollow, and he does tend to... Oh, actually, if you stand him like that, he doesn't fall backwards. Ah, that's very, very cool. Okay, so the last thing that we like to do in these videos is to show them off on our little rotation gimmick. So let me just go and grab that. This is over here. And we will show you everything that you can expect to get from this little playset. So let's just move these guys here. We'll put that right in the center. I need to make sure that the switch is actually available for me, so I can turn this. I'm going to put Sonic here. I'm going to put our Flicky in our pocket at the back, like such. So we get 5 pieces in this little playset. It's cool if you can pick it up. If you can't, I don't think you're missing out on anything really amazing, but it is a brand new exclusive Pocky figure, it's a brand new exclusive Flicky, and of course you have the egg capsule from the end of the level display as well. Overall, I think it's very, very cool. I think it would be nice if it appeared in the UK so that, you know, some of our friends in the UK could actually get these. But for you guys over in America and the States and such, you should be able to get hold of them fairly easily. They are on Amazon and they're fairly priced as well. And in the next video, we are going to take a look at the Death Egg playset. It is ginormous, so it is one of the things that I am very excited to see what it's going to look like. So be sure to stay tuned for that. So if you enjoyed this little video, please give me a like, share and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And if you enjoyed our Sonic videos, but you don't really like the rest of the videos, check out the entire Sonic playlist that I have, which you can find by clicking the Grandcat name, which is just about here-ish. And then if you go into playlists, you will see all of the Sonic playlist, and it has all the Sonic unboxings and all the other various Sonic things that I've done, as well as that. There's a whole playlist that you can just stick on in the background, enjoy while you're doing your homework or washing your dishes or whatever chores it is that you're doing while you're watching these little videos. But that is going to be it for this video, folks. I really hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.